Product by product, it may not seem like a lot to make one pair of sunglasses or light one sign. But the carbon impact of everything we do adds up.
I got to wondering, what's the carbon impact of something like a cheeseburger? Americans, all 300 million of us, eat an average of 3 cheeseburgers every week. And so that's like 150 cheeseburgers for each one of us every year. That's billions of cheeseburgers in the United States alone every year.
Among the scientists and other experts investigating climate change, Jaime Casio has staked out a unique territory.
I had to be able to calculate the numbers, calculate the actual solid, numerical, quantitative footprint of a cheeseburger.
The carbon footprint means all the energy that was consumed every step of the way for each of a cheeseburger's component parts.
When you look at the feedstock that goes to feed the cattle, growing the lettuce, growing the wheat that gets transformed into the bun, and milking the cattle, processing the milk into cheese, processing the cattle into beef, trucking all that stuff around, keeping it cold, it turns out each burger has a pretty significant carbon footprint of its own.
And carbon dioxide isn't the only greenhouse gas that's produced in the end.
But then it struck me, there's another critical part of the overall greenhouse gas footprint that I wasn't including. Methane. Methane from cattle. Well, the FDA calls it very politely enteric fermentation. It's what comes out of the cow. And methane, as it turns out, is the equivalent of at least 23 units of carbon dioxide.
Add it all up, all those cheeseburgers, and all that CO2, and you've got a very big number.
Pretty close to 200 million metric tons. 200 million metric tons of carbon dioxide equivalent just from cheeseburgers in the United States.
Casio has calculated that there are even more greenhouse gas emissions every year from cheeseburgers than from all the SUVs in the United States.
And this is just one kind of food. Think about all of the enormous variety of things that we purchase, that we buy, we consume, and you realize that it's these everyday activities that are really the critical aspect of human activity leading to global warming.